The Holographic Universe. Hello to all and welcome back to another one of my videos. Like always, it's a pleasure to have you here, and I'm going to be dropping some knowledge on you all. Make sure that if you enjoyed the video to like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. It helps a lot. So today I will be going over the concept of the holographic universe with information given to me by beings of a higher dimension. One outside of our three-dimensional universe, channeled by yours truly. Take what you will from it, but know they only tell me the truth. So as an overview, if you haven't seen some of my earlier videos, this channel is about the simulation as in the name, but not only that, it's about spirituality and the spiritual war that we face. Many people don't know we are at war, and this is because there are not enough people on our planet who are attuned with the system, and we can't really get accurate data. I'm able to talk directly with some of the leading forces of light known as the right, and they help me to write the scripts for these videos. Now take what you will from that. It's okay to be skeptical, but now I'm about to drop a lot of knowledge on the situation at hand. So we live in a universe that's composed of three main elements of creation. The two main elements people know about are light or energy and matter or substance. The third element of our holographic universe is less known, but many people refer to it as dark matter. This dark matter is important, but we will get to that later in the video. So light, or energy, is what most of the universe is made up of, but not all of it is light, as in photons or radiation. We live in an electromagnetic hologram that is portrayed based on reflection and emission of energy to our consciousness that reside within temporal bodies on an infinitely small speck of matter circling a ball of explosive energy that radiates all sorts of energy on the spectrum. The speck we live on also gives off its own forms of energy, as it is a living ball of crystalline matter with inner cores of both molten crystal and metals in solid and liquid states. The molten crystal mantle is what creates the energetic field around our planet that we cannot really detect, as any on-world equipment or technology is already picking it up, making it harder to detect as there is little way to detect change. The inner core of the planet in its ferrous state is what generates the magnetosphere around the world, which is an electromagnetic force field, as you can say, that protects our planet from most of the hard radiation created by the sun. This is just some basic information that I'm using to preface the subject of dark matter, but we are not quite there yet. Most matter falls into either of these three categories, with a few exceptions. The categories are muting, emitting, or reflecting, with the exception of refracting in some forms of matter. The muting matter takes energy in and does not reflect, emit, or reflect most forms of the energy, though it is pretty rare. This would be some substance that can void all light, like black silicon, which only reflects about 1% of the light that hits it. Another material that falls into this category would be silicon aerogel, which has a very low thermal conductivity and does not get hot. Electrical insulators like plastics and wood are another great example. Emitting materials are cool because they do not need any forces of nature to act upon them to emit radiated energy, or can be altered to emit energy. Radioactive elements are one example, as they decay and emit radiation. Another example of these elements is anything magnetic, such as the core of our planet, as it emits a magnetic field. Finally, crystals are another keen example, as they emit a frequency associated with how their crystal matrices are formed. Next, reflecting materials are next, and most matter can be classified into this category, but only in a broad manner. Most matter reflects light, and that's what allows us to see it, but some better examples would be mirrors, which reflect all light. Metals which reflect radiation and have the potential to amplify such radiation are gold, silver, and copper, as well as platinum. The last category, aka refracting, are only associated with crystalline and polymorphic materials such as glass and oils. Now, how does this all play into the holographic universe? This can be explained in a more unconventional way, with dark matter being included in the deconstruction of this. Dark matter and dark energy fall into the same categories as light and matter, with sources of dark energy coming from dark matter, sources of dark light. Dark light does not come naturally from the matter of our universe that we can see, though it does naturally occur in our dimension. Dark matter can be created by light matter, however, and is somewhat of a denser and more undefined, holographic substance. The main difference between dark and light matter is that dark matter is much less reflective and always emits, unlike most light matter. So in turn, the light matter is really dark and the dark matter creates light, or dark energy. This is what we call simulated matter. The simulated matter cannot be acted upon by anything physical but can be activated, created, or destroyed by living things in the realm of spiritual thought. There is only so much light matter in the universe, while the amount of dark matter is almost double that of the physical. Not much of this dark matter originates from Earth, however other civilizations that have come from other planets have created a large amount of this dark matter. Dark energy comes from the dark matter, and this is due to the programming of the hologram. What you cannot see you can feel is the case when it comes to this. This energy is oracle, and manifests the intent planned into it. Now the main reason why the dark matter and dark energy is so hard to detect is due to the way the universe was planned and created. If everything your mind can create were to come physically into existence, it would quickly fill up a planetary space with clutter and life would cease to exist. Now that you know how it works, I'll drop the next big truth onto you. You all have the potential to create dark matter. It is brought on by fifth-dimensional energy, and while most humans reside in the third or fourth dimension, you do have the potential of rising to the fifth through seventh dimensions. This is hidden from us by the forces of darkness due to the fact that as you grow spiritually and rise up, you begin to develop powers that would be perceived by the untrained eye as magical. There is science to it all, and as my channel grows I'll go more in depth with it. There is one last thing I want to say. Go watch more of my videos and rewatch some if you feel so inclined. There is so much information out there in the open, and I am one of the few able to access it. So go search for yourself. Meditate on the simulation at least twice a week and you too will be shown the light. Go comment what you've learned and if I should make a part 2 to this video, and drop a like if you enjoyed. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Coming to you from somewhere simulated, that is all.